I seen Junior, I seen his daddy too. I seen him eating at Lancaster barbecue. I asked him politely to sign my autograph, and Dale Jr. said, boy, I ain't having none of that. Hey, what a good way to start the video, right? I'm over here at Wide Technology Raceway. The Cup race, June 3rd, 4th, 5th, the whole deal. I'm outside turns 1 and 2. Here comes David Ragan into turn 3. It is the test for wheel loads. Listen, down the back straightaway. Into turn 3, this crowd's on their feet. Oh. All right, Toyota, Chevrolet, and Ford are here. We're gonna go inside. David Ragan called me up yesterday. He said, Herman, we come to St. Louis, we had to call you. I just got done working on the dirt car. So I figured I'd put my Jag shirt on and mosey on over here. Let's go inside and see what they're doing. Remember, testing is illegal. However, the automakes, Toyota, Ford, Chevy, have cars with all the data, but telemetry is on them, live action. That way, when these Cup drivers get here, the cars will, somewhat know what the hell's going on. All right, then, let's go. Let's go on inside. Music to my ears. One thing about these new cars, well, they sound good. They sound better than the old car. Look at here. Wow. All right, listen, they've done a lot of upgrades here. I mean, they are getting it on. This is a 3-year deal. NASCAR signed 3 years with the Wide Technology Raceway. They've created the fan zone. You're gonna be able to come through the tunnel, which is right here. And you're gonna walk right down here, and you're gonna be able to see the drivers close up. St. Louis got it going on. Got a lot of money in this town. Edwards Jones, Wide Technology. There's a lot. Bomberito. All right, let's go inside. Let's go in the garage area to see if they'll rough me up. See if anybody goes, Herman, you can't be in here. See if they try to rough me up. Well, the Chevrolet camp likes me. We have Justin Allgaier in the car, and they all said, Herman, how you doing? I counted about 20 people, all the engineers, all the sensors on the car. So this is Team Chevrolet, at least about 12 engineers. Let's mosey on down and see what the rest of them are doing. I knew that Team Toyota would be good to me. John Hunter Nemechek, TRD, the whole group, all the engineers, they looked at me and smiled, so I knew I was safe. All right, brother. First of all, congratulations on that truck win at Darlington.
Thank you.
You know, they say if you win at Darlington, that you're something special. Do you feel like that?
No, not really, Kenny. not super special, but definitely a good win.
I told you earlier when I walked up to you how good you've been doing. And I told you that Bill Elliott told me years ago, he goes, Herman, this NASCAR is all about timing and circumstances. You've been super competitive everywhere you've been. And so besides me bragging on you, what are you up to here? What's going on?
We're here in Gateway, St. Louis, Wide Technology Raceway.
My hometown.
Yeah, heck yeah. I'm glad you came out.
Thank you.
Driving a spaceship, I guess.
Let's look at this thing.
A lot of sensors.
Tell me about these. Let's get down here so we get the.
Yeah.
What is this? Now every automaker has this. What's this contraption all about?
Yeah, so this is what we call the wheel force card. So pretty much we're giving a lot of information for our OEM, which is Toyota, trying to figure out what
is OEM, which I know.
Or manufacturer.
Right. So we want to educate all of you out there. Keep going.
Yeah, so just getting a lot of data, a lot of reference data for tires, for the Cup guys when we come back in a couple weeks. So this is their first time here in quite some time, I think. and the first time here with the new Gen 7 car. So completely different feel for me. This is my first time actually driving the new Cup car.
Hold on. I'm interviewing him, and this is his very first time driving the Cup car. That is badass. So when you got in the car, you've raced here before, yes?
I have.
Yeah, so you got some laps on her. What's it feel like compared to everything you've ever drove?
It's definitely different.
Is it big and bulky?
It's big and bulky. The rear is definitely squatted. The front is up compared to what.
Does it have an aero push even when you're driving it by yourself?
No, we're good.
Not yet.
We're good. Not yet. We're not in traffic.
Yeah. So tell me about the inside. Let's look in the inside. What's I really want to know about these the shifting.
The shifting?
Sequential shifting?
Yeah, so it's definitely something new for me, having to learn a little bit about upshifting, downshifting. Can't shift it like an H pattern.
Imitate how you do it. Let me see your hand.
Forward and back.
So 1, 2, 3.
No, it's all back.
It's all back. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then downshift.
Downshift and forward.
Right. And we saw Denny Hamlin. Everybody's bound to make that mistake. Where did he do that at? Vegas?
I think so.
Think he come off of pit road?
Yep.
He's got to be nice. I can be normal.
It's all good.
So,
I just can't make that mistake.
well, you're fine. You know what I notice is when I'm around the NASCAR guys, they're still on edge. He doesn't think he is, but me, I can do whatever the hell I want because I'm retired. But are you on edge or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. Enjoying, Kenny.
Is that a mirror? What's that right there?
Yeah, so
That's a mirror?
So there's a camera on the back of the car now that has
Yeah.
a mirror inside. So instead of looking up like you used to, right? Looking at a mirror, you
like a
just
video
look
game.
straight. Yeah.
The drivers, the Cup drivers, it's illegal to test now because we're trying to reduce the cost of money. So you're getting them all that information.
Yeah, I mean, this year with the new Gen 7 car, there has been Cup guys testing. Christopher Bell, I think, tested last week. Kyle's been in it.
They have rules and regulations in place.
Yeah, but it's not like it used to be where it was a free
Wide
go
open.
and test wherever. So it's limited amount of time. Lucky enough, I was able to get the call from Toyota to come and do this. And
You big time,
have
baby.
fun.
You big time. So tell me about all those engineers over there. Look at that. How many people over there?
There's a
1,
lot.
4, all these guys around here.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of computers.
Where's that camera at?
It's up top.
Where's that? Oh, right there. There it is. Right there. Okay, well, listen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being so nice to me. You know I love your family.
Oh, yeah.
And you're doing good. Who else is here? Who's driving the Ford car?
David Ragan's in the Ford.
David, he's the one that called me. I gotta go see him.
Yep.
David Ragan bought all my rental homes so I could retire.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I think Allgaier
Hey.
is in the Chevy one too.
Yeah, I gotta go
out
see
here
him.
hanging out.
All right, buddy. Say goodbye to everybody.
See ya. Thank you.
Interview of the year. Justin Allgaier is like family to me, so we see each other all the time. And you just got done winning Darlington in the Xfinity race. Except John Hunter was dogging you. He just told me he was gonna whip your butt.
Yep.
Do you think that would have happened?
I don't think so, only because right before the caution came out, we were starting to pull back away. But
Was he pulling away from you?
That last right before the caution we did.
yeah, I went back to the bottom, went back to the line I had been running, and it was working for me. But here's the thing though, Noah made me nervous before the race started.
Noah Gregson.
Noah Gregson, because he told me that we did a charity bike ride on Saturday morning.
Charity bike ride.
He said, I found out about it like the day
You
before.
did not invite him on the bike
I found out
ride?
like the day before, but
Okay, hold on. Charity bike ride. We're drinking water.
yep. So
He has no stomach.
I
I have
got
a
belly.
stomach. See us Midwestern boys. We got bellies.
We eat well, steak and potatoes.
Yes,
babe.
yes. He just threw a Snickers away.
Noah told me on the bike ride, we were riding around the racetrack. So he made 2 laps on the racetrack.
Right.
He was all the way to the wall.
Right.
And I was running right where I ran in the race.
Right.
He said, man, you better get up here. This is where the race is going to be won. And I said, I hate to break it to you, pal, but I'm gonna race right where I'm riding my bike right now.
Did you see what happened at Fairbury?
I did not.
So
I heard about it.
Nick Hoffman ran the middle, and then here come Mike Harrison. And for the first time in Nick's career, he got up, knocked his quarter panel off, At Fairbury, you got to run the wall to win the race.
For the record, Mike Harrison wrecked me at Fairbury because I moved up in front of him and he spun me out.
Breaking news.
Last year, so
Don't change your lane on me, boy. So
I was watching the jumbotron. I knew he was coming. They didn't have a jumbotron for Nick.
they're getting rid of the jumbotron in turn 1 at the Chili Bowl. Hey, are you ever going to run the Chili Bowl?
Maybe.
You should.
I've been running some midget stuff.
So Kyle Larson's watching this right now. Kyle was leading the Chili Bowl, looked up at the big screen, missed his mark in turn 1, and Christopher outrunning. So are you guys team jumbotrons, or do you?
It needs to go away everywhere. I'm gonna look at it.
Breaking news: jumbotrons need to go.
No, listen. I'm gonna look at it. If it's there, I'm gonna.
I like them.
But I would rather not have them. But then again, you also have stick guys, right? So like, if you race dirt modified sticks, you got somebody with sticks telling you where the other competitors are. You're out on that one. But midget guys can do the same thing.
So everybody's been running extracurricular races, right? Everybody. You're not doing it yet.
Yeah, he has been running wheel bridge and a micro.
Some micro stuff, some midget stuff.
I'm right there.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
It's fun.
And breaking news in the garage here, Kyle Busch, your boss, has been calling me about Brexton. So during the big NASCAR week here, Brexton is going to be running over at Tri-City Speedway. We got a quarter mile, and then he's headed on down to Farmington, Missouri. I know you have to be. Are you going to be part of any of this dirt racing?
Well, I can't be because we're not here that weekend.
Yeah,
Where you guys racing?
Portland, which is
Illegal.
so bad.
Illegal.
It's
Illegal.
home for me.
I can't believe they got the Xfinity Series away from St. Louis. You got to come over and hang out with your
Have you
boss.
ever been to Granite City, Tri-City Speedway?
All right, we can keep going.
It's awesome. Yeah.
What else?
What else you want to talk about? This is your YouTube.
I'm just doing YouTube. Y'all making me do it.
Hey, did you do a quarter panel report on the old wheel force car?
Hey, quarter panel report. Look here. Ain't nobody got into him yet. Say he's all good. Nobody got onto him. So, John, what we do is, if I race, he knows what this is about. So, if I race 60 times a year, I come home, 50 of them, my quarter panel's knocked off. Because people are crazy on restarts.
He's not lying.
Tell him about
it's
quarter
at least
panel.
50 electric quarter panels knocked off. Yeah. I just either go really fast or really slow. I'm not sure which, but I don't get mine knocked off.
Scott Bloomquist, somebody showed him one of my videos, and Scott goes, "Wow, well maybe he should just go faster."
Hey, I was once told if you're getting your bumper beat off or left your quarter beat off, you ain't going fast enough.
Here's the deal.
Did win 2 races in a row.
Here's the
the
deal, though. I'm the leader. And you're coming down the hill in the start, and they just want to get Kenny Wallace. I'm going to get him because he was in NASCAR. I'm going to get Wallace. And I forgot what track it was here lately. Guy comes up to me after the race and goes, "Man, I'm the one that got in your quarter panel." I'm like, why?
But to them, it's fun.
Oh, man. I got to go. Sorry. Thank you, guys. See, NASCAR for you. They ruined all our fun. Just kidding. I told you I'm going over to talk to Lisa. So I love this because this is a true Wisconsin girl, one of the best tire engineers in the world. So look, this is the load wheel. Check this out. It's empty. Where's the rest of the wheel at?
On the car.
On the car. How long you been doing this?
23 years.
23 years.
Started when I was 5.
And you started at 5. You became super famous with tires with Scotty Hansen, right?
Yeah,
Schrader, and because you were their tire girl, they won a lot of races.
I think that was wrong.
And NASCAR came calling.
Jack Sprague.
Jeff Sprague called after you?
Yep.
What all you got there? What are you doing?
I am checking the wear to see how good our driver was, and he looks excellent.
She's wanting to know how good you are.
Excellent. I mean, he just won, right?
He just won. Yeah, he just won.
Today's good. Because we won. But I don't have to
Perform.
I don't have to perform. There's a virtual checker flags here, no real checker flags. So I drive and they tell me to come in. And then,
so this, Lisa, this is all independent suspension. So when you do get these tire readings, these depth readings, we're having fun, but now we're serious. So when you give this, okay, right, I'm never serious.
Okay.
Okay, but when you do give them this, because it's independent suspension, you can tune each wheel. Do they do that?
No, we don't do that. What we're looking for is just wear, like camber wears.
For this racetrack?
Yeah. And for this test, for this car. We're looking for slip angles. And
for this moment in time.
yes,
So
this
that's the
moment
one
in
thing
time.
with the wheel force car that is so different than what you would say at like a race version car.
Right.
We're testing stuff that you're plotting data over the course of a wide range. Whereas racing, you want to focus in on what goes the fastest. For us, we're going to make changes knowing that the car is going to slow down.
Right.
But we want to see what it does to the tires, what it does to the car. And that makes a big difference on what adjustments we make for the race, because you might find something that's slower for a couple of laps, but it's faster over the long run, so it makes a big difference.
Right. I'm amazed by these wheel
hollow wheels.
The wheel loads. And look at there, they clean them. So are those just sensors? Does that give you? Is that telemetry tire pressure things?
It is, but we're trying to not knock them off.
So those
So
are
they
like
look
your
like this.
okay. So those are like your tire. Those are like your passenger cars. That reads your real tire pressure.
They even have the little sensor that calibrates it to connect it so that you know which one's the right front, right rear, left rear, all that
I'll be
stuff.
darned. All right, then, Lisa.
Good to see you.
It's better to see you. All right, say goodbye.
Bye.
I have finally hit the big time. Kenny Wallace asked me to be on his YouTube channel. I finally hit the big time.
So David Ragan has always been a dear friend of mine. He bought all my rental property
Did I pay you for him?
right away.
All right, that's good.
You're the best. Hey, David. So you're in St. Louis, and me and you were talking about this race car. And is that John? That was
Yeah.
John Biskey.
Yeah.
But we were talking about those brakes. Now, nothing's really a secret anymore as far as parts, because whether you're Ford, Toyota, or Chevrolet, everybody's got the same brakes. Is that right?
Yeah, you can change the brake pad depending on how aggressive brake pad you want to be, but all 40 cars are going to have a similar diameter rotor, the same manufacturer that makes the hats, the calipers, everything.
I'm looking at this as that's probably the biggest brakes I've ever seen on a NASCAR race car. And I guess it's because the wheels are so big now, right?
Yeah, an 18-inch wheel, so they fill that wheel up.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got awesome brakes here. I don't even have to push the pedal that hard.
Let's catch up with you now. So I always brag on you. You're probably one of the smartest people in NASCAR, and everybody in the industry talks about what a great businessman you are. So we know that you're good to go and you're enjoying life right now. What made you want to be a test driver for Ford? And by the way, I've won most of my Busch Grand National races in a Ford,
There you go. That's right.
and that Red Dog, and also TIC car. So what made you decide you wanted to do this?
You know, really just to simplify life and stay home a little more. You know how much of a rat race it is trying to chase down money, keep good employees, work on rides.
But you
every
ran the
year.
Daytona 500 this year.
Yeah, so I still want to race a little bit. I love driving.
You're doing this for fun.
I just didn't want to do all the other stuff. And I like being home. I actually love my wife and I love my kids. So I want to stay home a little bit.
David, people say to me, they said, Herman, how come you don't do that TV anymore? And I said, if Fox would pick me up in a helicopter in front of my house, I'd still be doing it. So you're the same as me?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. I just don't say as many cuss words as Kenny. But other than that,
I have calmed my cussing down.
Well, I see you when you cuss. Sometimes that means you're more happy, right? Maybe if I cuss more, I'd be happy.
No, we don't want you to change, because you're from Unadilla, Georgia, and every time I go to Daytona, I go right by your hometown.
That's right.
What is that? 75
Yeah,
South?
right off I-75. But hey, I have a lot of fun. Ford is still like a family-run business.
Right.
So I kind of feel like I'm part of the family. I get to come and drive. I get to have a little fun. Put on a driver's suit here and there. But most every weekend, I get to be home. And so it's kind of like the best of both worlds.
Catching up with David Ragan. So
Yeah.
when you drive this car, now we know you ran the Daytona 500, but now we're at this is a neat track. I always said to everybody that Wide Technology was a little bit like Darlington with no banking, because it's landlocked.
Yep.
Turns 1 and 2 is tight.
Yep.
3 and 4 is wide.
That's right.
Tell me about this car at this racetrack.
Man, we are shifting. I feel like I'm at a road course, shifting all the way down to third gear in turns 1 and 2.
Is this a 5-speed?
Yep. We have a 5-speed, so the gear ratios are a lot closer together.
Yeah.
And it's a sequential gearbox, so you can downshift pretty easy.
That's got to be fun.
Yeah, well, it's gonna
All
be,
those years we messed up
it'll be annoying about lap 100 when somebody misses a shift.
and wheel hops.
But no, it's fun, and I love tracks like this because they're different. You get tired of going to the same old track, you know, like Michigan and Kansas and Texas and Atlanta.
Been doing that for 40 years.
That's right. So I like coming to Gateway Worldwide Technology Raceway. But
A mouthful.
I think the Cup cars are going to have fun. I think these things, they stop good, they downshift, they shift good. And when you get 40 Cup cars here, I think they're going to put on a good show.
Yeah, St. Louis is really excited. Curtis Francois, the owner, saved this racetrack, and then Chris Blair, the promoter, they got Nelly on Saturday night after the truck race.
Yeah.
They've got Old Dominion. They're coming in. A lot of acts, because nothing will ever happen here like it did at Kentucky. We want people to arrive early.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. We're going to do a NASCAR race day. Johnny Roberts is coming back.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
And then we're going to have a lot of music, country music acts after the race.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what it's all about. You come and have fun, and a race breaks out, and maybe a final. We'll see.
That's like Talladega. We go there to party, then a race breaks out.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Kid, hey, thank you for having
Thank
me
you,
on
buddy.
here. Are you going to send me a royalty check for this?
Absolutely.
Cash only.
He bought all my rental homes. Everybody says, Herman, how are you able to retire? Right there. I love you, brother. Say goodbye.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, and come out and see a cool race here in a couple weeks.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I want to thank David Ragan for calling me yesterday, inviting me out. Sure was fun to see Justin Allgaier. Basically, known Justin since he's been a baby. John Hunter Nemechek, but we are excited here in St. Louis, and now I'm totally up to speed on these new next-gen cars. Everybody was wonderful to me. You know, when I came in the tunnel, I thought, what are they going to be like? But they called me, so it fills me full of pride that everybody still loves the Herminator, and I'm a little bit more educated. I know all the tools that it takes. It takes a lot of different tools to work on these cars now. But the biggest story in the garage area is all the upgrades. Check all this new asphalt out. I told Curtis Francois and Chris Blair they could have made a new racetrack. The upgrades here at Worldwide Technology are off the charts. It will be awesome. It's going to be a good time. Come on out. It all starts that Tuesday with the Cardinal game, Tri-City Speedway, Granite City, Illinois on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Truck race here Saturday. And love you all.